And welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Dirt and Dints. Now, in this episode, we're going to look at some portable UHFs from EcoXGEAR. Now, we've previously had a look at their vehicle-mounted UHF, which we used on the border track trip. Now, we've also got on our hot little hands two portable UHFs, little 5-watters. So we're going to open up the package and have a look at them, and we'll do a quick review on them as well. Now, I've had the chance, I did open this up previously and had to play with them on the border track trip. So hopefully we can give you an in-depth and thorough review of them so you, the viewer, can go out and potentially go buy yourself a set if you're in the market for some UHFs. Now, if you're not after a portable UHF, definitely go check out EcoXGEAR's range. They've got a big range of different UHFs. They've got vehicle mounted, they've got a whole array of portable UHFs. Also, if you're in the range for some speakers for your car, for some portable Bluetooth speakers for your canopy, definitely go check out EcoXGEAR. They have a good range of speakers as well. Anyway, we'll run the opener and we'll jump straight into the review. Alrighty, so we've gone and opened up the box here. So we've got, first things first is the manual. Now the manual is brilliant. So like the vehicle mounted one, this is very in depth. It goes through all different UHF channels. It goes through the channel emergencies like the channel 5 and 35. It also goes through duplex as well as how to operate the actual portable UHF. Now, in the box here, we've got our two portable UHFs. So these are the 5-watters. They come in all different sizes in the EcoX range, so definitely jump on their website and have a look if that's what you're after, a different size. So on the screen, it's very big, easy to see. These are different ones. So you've got all the buttons on the front, very easy to touch, very easy to use, which is good. Also in the box, we have some lapel mics, which are brilliant. So if you don't want to use the handheld, or if you use them for, say, work, you can then go and strap them to your side and just have the beep beep and talk through there. What else have we got in the box here? We've got some belt clips, which go on the back. So we've got our slot on the back here, which is good that it just clips in there, and then we can go and clip it onto things. So like a belt or a bag. For myself on the motorbike, I might clip it to my camelback or put it in the bag. Or if I'm at work, I can clip it to, say, one of the attachment loops on my work bag. What else have we got in here? We've got our two chargers for the actual unit. So on the side of these don't actually take normal batteries, they are rechargeable batteries. So on the side they've got these magnetic clips for the charge, and they correlate with the clips here, which basically hold it in, and all you need to do is just slide it in and it's on charge. That easy. In that too, we've got our two 40-volt plugs for our chargers. They do have screw mounts. You can mount this to, say, a canopy wall if you wanted to charge them while you're in your canopy, because you do in this kit get fusible cigarette plugs to charge these up. The only thing I'll be worried about is having my canopy is if you're driving around charging it during the day, you can gently run around and jump out of that cradle. Maybe if you're pretty smart, you could create a bit of a lasso system over the top to keep it in, or maybe EcoXGEAR, if you're watching, it's a new business venture, there's just some clips to keep it in. So if you are four-wheel drive and you want to charge one and swap them over, that you can keep it in there. Or the other option is just keep one charged and then you charge them at night. But, you know, horses for courses. Anyway, let's see what else we got. So another 240-volt charger plus the wall. And that seems to be the kit. So what else we got? That's pretty much it. That is all we've got in our kit. So you can have a look on the side here that it comes with the lithium-ion battery pre-installed, antenna pre-attached, belt clip pre-attached. Now the belt clips are not actually pre-attached in this kit. I've got to go and attach them myself. Also got the AC adapter for the charging dock. Also, these are all right, so to plug our lapel mic in, all you need to do on top here is they do have these threaded. You just unthread that and then you can plug it in. Just make sure that if you do that, you also need to thread this in so it doesn't come out anytime soon. Just make sure you don't lose that cap. So throw it back in your box or whatever you want to do with it. And then you just plug it in, give it a couple of twists. and now that is firmly in. So that's really good if you say work in traffic control, or you don't want to be fiddling around with your microphone or your actual handheld all day. You can just beep it, breaker. Anyway, so that's all that. Now let's have a look at the actual functions on the UHF. So on the main one, we've got our priority channel, which we can set like we done on the other UHF, the vehicle mounted one. Sorry, just lost my words for a second. It's got a lamp function, so you can hold that lamp button and it illuminates the screen. So if you can't see what you're doing, you can just use it as a bit of a flashlight. It should actually also add that these are rated to IP67s, which means they are thoroughly waterproof. So if you drop it into a river or stream, just quickly grab it and it should be okay. It does have a function that if there's waters on the keys or if it's sensitive water, it will actually light up red on the screen to let you know that there's been water contact. So you can just follow the instructions, rewrite it, and then you should be good to keep on going. You've got the call lock button, squelch, the menu which you can float through and change your different settings. You've also got the scan, and you've got a whole bunch of other settings too. So I'll show you what those settings are on the menu. All right, so we've got our UHF radio turned on. So on the side here, if we got emergency, so we can hit emergency button and that will flash through 35 and channel 5, which are our dedicated emergency channels for UHF. So unless you're in dire emergency, I wouldn't be using that channel. So we'll go and use our up down keys to cycle through channel. We'll jump onto channel 18, we'll go 18. Anyway, so we've got our priority channel that if we want to set a priority channel, you can have that. So you just hold that one down to priority and you can change, hit priority, and it jumps back. We've got our push to talk button on this one here, and that will also show we're transmitting TX. And the same as the vehicle mounted one, it will actually dictate our squelch levels, which is quite low. So you want to make sure that your TX is higher than your squelch to actually transmit through the squelch level. And that will also adjust the clarity of your presentation when you're talking or receiving. You can change your squelch levels using the squelch button. The lamp button, like we said, you can hold that and it sort of opens up as a lamp. Scan through, and then you can hit priority if you want to jump back to your channel. No, you can't. So hit scan or jump back. So you can scan there and it'll keep going through. And you go up and down. So if you want to go up, hit the up arrow. If you want to scan down, you can scan down the arrow. And just hit scan to stop that one. That one calls. And then through our menu. So we got duplex channels off, ER off, which we don't need to use. Anyway, scan mode, GS priority watch, we'll have to have a look at the menu. Call tone, so that's when you hit the call, what dial tone you get. Busy channel lockout, so if it's busy you won't use it. That acknowledges it. Backlight color, so you can change the brightness, so it's off. And that changes the lights like on our other one, so we go to red to keep it in the same color tones our other one. Brightness, we can up and down if we want to have it brighter. Menu key beep, we can turn that on and off so you don't have to hear the buttons. Battery save, it just basically quiets everything down and turns the lights off to save battery on the radio, which we can turn off. Simple mode, we don't need to worry about, and then back to duplex. So that's basically the gist of the radio. Now you've got your volume dial up the top here, so you can turn all the way on and that makes it loud. And to turn it off, turn the volume all the way down, and then to turn on, and there it is. So our antenna can also unscrew, so if you damage the antenna, you can get replacement parts. So just unscrew that one, and then you can see that it's just like a plug with thread. I mean, I'll try not to damage them, but it happens. And that is basically the unit. So let's go and have a chat about our actual review of the unit. Start with first initial thoughts on the EcoXGEAR UHF. Now, my first thoughts pulling them out of the box is these are bloody sturdy. They're lightweight, but they also feel rugged, like you can give them a whack and it's going to hurt your hand, which it just did. But I don't recommend giving it a whack with your hand. But the fact that it comes in a case was a really good idea. The fact that you can get everything in one central location, basically, you throw it in the back of the car and you know everything's there if you don't take it out. But you've also got the option, if you want to mount stuff or take stuff out, you have that option. I really, really like that because I'm absolutely terrible at losing stuff. So to know that everything's in one spot or in a case, if I don't take it out, it's all there, which is really, really good. Now, when we had the chance to use these on border track, they were so strong and reliable that I could pull them out and use them on top of sand dunes, and I was able to transmit clearly from car to car on that trip. And the fact that the screens are so big that you can see easily what channel you're on, you can see your battery level, that sort of stuff. It's just really user friendly. The buttons are really easy to use and really easy to find. The fact that the buttons are also pre-lit behind with the backlight, you can see basically your buttons in the night time too. Which if you need to, you've got the lamp function on the unit too. So if you lose your phone, you want to use your torch, you've got the function that you can use the UHF as a light. Now, the other really good thing, like I said in the vehicle mounted one, is that the instruction manuals are so thorough and so in detail, is really easy to set up outside of the box. And basically the fact that you can use these straight out of the box, easy, ready to go. You don't have to worry about setting anything up. The only thing you have to really set up is putting on the belt clips if you want to, which is just an easy slide on, bang, and you're good to go. They're really good. They are a good size. You can fit them on a belt or in a pocket, and they clip on and they're not going to fall off. Now, when you're out forbien or out bike riding, which I've used these quite a few times on the motorcycles, the fact that they're waterproof is that I can hang it on the camelback and we can ride in the rain, we can ride through creek crossings, or we can drive through creek crossings. Not that I'd drive with this hanging out the window, but say if you need to walk the creek crossing to see how deep it is, you can get to the other side and radio back through in case you drop it in. The fact that they are waterproof is bloody brilliant. Or if you're out in the rain and you're spotting on the tracks, it's really good. The fact too that they've got all the cigarette lighters so you can charge them while you're camping if you don't have that option of having a big canopy setup where you can plug 240 volt into, say an inverter, or you're staying in a caravan park, you can plug this into a normal car and use it. So if you're jumping in and out of different cars, or say you've just bought a 4B and you don't have a vehicle mounted UHF, you can just jump in with this, jump in with a cigarette lighter and start charging. You're good to go. It's really, really good. They've made it really worthwhile. And the fact that these are a 5-watt unit, they are really strong, where some of the higher priced competitors are really, really high priced for a 5-watt, where these are ridiculously competitive pricing and really easy to use. So definitely worth their weight in gold. The only thing I've sort of really noticed that it's not really a letdown, but it's just a bit of something that I found is just a loop over the top of the radio if you want to charge it in your canopy while you're driving, or even in the car, it can bounce out. But that's neither here nor there. That's just something I found. It's just a really easy unit to use, really. It's nice and clear. You've got your channels. It's really quite loud, so the fact that you can hold it all the way here and still hear what's going on, you're not having to struggle to hear it or hold it right up to your ear. Other than that, I've got really no negative feedback for this unit. For the price and what you get for that price, these are a bloody good unit, and I would definitely go get yourselves a set if you're in the market for a set of portable UHFs. And if you have any other questions regarding these units, definitely throw a comment in the bottom and I'll try to answer it the best I can. And definitely go and check out EcoXGEAR's bigger range too if you're after a vehicle mounted UHF or a set of speakers for your canopy or boat or car, whatever you need. Definitely go check out their range. Or get in touch with their customer service via their social medias or email. They are more than happy to help and really friendly people to deal with. And that's what I found too in my experiences with their radio stuff, is that their customer service is so friendly and easy to get along with. They don't make things a hassle. They don't make you feel like you're just a number when you're trying to deal with them. They really make you feel like you're a part of the family and they want to help you out. So definitely go check out their stuff. Alrighty, now if you enjoyed that product review of the portable UHFs and you want to see more, definitely smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and make sure you stay up to date with all of Dirt and Dint's upcoming adventures. You make sure you definitely definitely hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss what Dirt and Dints is moving into in the next few weeks. We're pretty excited about our step into a new direction. Not even a new direction, we're just really broadening our direction of the YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see what we're up to. I'm over the moon about what we're getting into. It's really exciting. I can't wait, but I've got to keep it a surprise. So when you hit that subscribe button, you'll see it because it'll pop up in the next few weeks. Anyway, so if you like that sort of stuff and you like what we're doing, make sure you leave a comment. We'll get back to you as soon as we can, and we will see you in the next episode.